Howdy YouTube, a very cool and very special review for you today. We're taking a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren. Certainly a very awesome looking figure. I was really excited to pick this guy up. I love the design of this new Sith Lord. Very interested to see how he plays into the new Star Wars universe, the new film series that they're making. As I say, big fan of the design, mainly because the helmet sort of harks back to me to Darth Revan, one of the all-time great Sith Lords from the Star Wars lore. I love that the figure comes with a different design lightsaber, and also normally I'm not a big fan of these, sort of fruity accessories like the armor up. In this case though, it actually looks really sick. There's an old Game Boy Advance strategy game called Advance Wars where there was the Black Hole Army, and this guy actually looks like the leader of that. So very, very excited to get him opened up and out of packaging and actually compare him to some of the other Sith Lords that Hasbro have released over the years. And taking a look at the back of the packaging, we see the other figures in the set. Of course, we've got Finn. Now, this is a slight spoiler, so you might want to skip it, maybe 10 seconds if you don't want anything spoiled. But basically, and it's not a big spoiler, basically he is a Jedi, I think, based on a big poster they had at Target where he's basically facing off against Kylo Ren. A little disappointed that they actually ruined that, but anyway, Luke Skywalker, pretty cool. The First Order Stormtrooper, and then of course Poe as well. Interested to see what his role in the new films is going to be. But let's get Kylo Ren opened up and out of packaging. If you want to read the bio on the back, you can watch my other review where I basically talked about the new First Order wave figures that have just been released. Very quickly, just to get it out of the way, I will show you guys the armor up, I guess power up that he comes with. Pretty cool. It is nicely detailed. The fact that, and I'll take it off so you guys can see, it basically just slots on top. One thing I really like that makes me think maybe he either wears it in the movie or Hasbro giving us better quality toys, is that it's got this awesome armor which is a little bit reminiscent of the Star Wars Old Republic video game trailers, what the Republic soldiers wore in that. But what is really cool is that they've actually molded a piece of like his cloak onto the actual armor itself. So it's not like just a generic thing that they've added to it. They've put a bit of thought in. And the armor itself's not badly detailed. So pretty cool. Now, onto Kylo Ren himself. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. Nicely detailed. I actually really love the design of this guy. I think it looks very, very cool. He does come with like a mini cape, which literally just slots on like so. Nothing too amazing. There is some nice detail on the back, which hopefully you can see. A little bit like Darth Nihilus, I suppose. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not amazing, but certainly not awful by any means. Again, I guess probably the biggest gripe I have is just the limited articulation. So in terms of articulation, he's got a ball-jointed head, which I wasn't expecting, swivel arms, nothing in the waist, and then swivel in the legs, no bend or anything like that. Now, I guess in the old days, like 3 years ago, Hasbro would give us figures with, a cloth cape or a soft rubber, so you could get a lot more maneuverability out of the figures. I get for cost purposes they're, giving us a lot more limited stuff, but it's really something that I would have expected out of the late 90s. Still, this guy is a really cool looking figure. Okay, and here we've pretty much got my Sith Lord collection. As you can see, this guy stacks up pretty well compared to some of the others. My favourite still of all time would have to go to the Darth Malgus figure. That one is just a really, really well made, highly detailed figure by Hasbro. This guy's pretty cool. The design is very similar, I guess, to the 90s Luke Skywalker from the Dark Empire comic. Same with the Emperor there as well, with I guess the arm design and what he's wearing. But otherwise, for some reason, I think he's probably got the closest similarities to Darth Nihilus and definitely Darth Revan. But really awesome figure. If you get a chance, I think this guy is well worth picking up. Hopefully he's going to play a big role in the new movies as well, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review.